So wait, everyone right now is talking about how the interest rates are going up. Why should they not be afraid at this moment?
That's a great question. So let's rewind six months, and when interest rates were in the 3s, it was a complete frenzy, right? Like
Okay.
houses that were say listed for $500,000, you're having to bring $550 to $600,000. You're
True.
way over asking. You have to have these appraisal gaps and all this other stuff because it was such a frenzied market, right? And so sellers are having to, or excuse me, buyers are having to give up their inspection rights and all kinds of crazy stuff, which can cost you a ton of money in the long run. Right?
So, I mean, at the end of the day, even though people were having lower interest rates, they still were kind of going at a higher risk.
Correct.
So,
yes, like your risk is much higher because let's say you do give up your inspections, and there's a sewer line break, and now you're $15,000-$20,000 to repair that. You know what I mean? So that's a risk. Now, with that said, higher interest rates, they're here, and it's our reality.
okay.
But again, when I think about interest rates, what I actually try to help people understand is they are what they are. Your interest rate is going to be what it's going to be. But when you budget for your home, you budget a payment, right? And so we're going to look at your comfortable monthly payment and start there, and your cash to close, because if you do have some extra cash that you want to put towards your house, you do have the option to buy an interest rate down to get that monthly payment more comfortable for you.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, what I hear from a lot of people is like, you're either going to be paying a lot more cash at a lower interest rate, or you're going to be getting a better deal with more stipulations with the inspection period, and you may be allocating those costs in the interest rate, but based off of what we've seen, you're kind of paying the same amount. It's just a matter of where it's going. And if you're still looking to buy something right now, you still may have a possibility of refinancing down the road.
Oh, absolutely you do. Yeah, absolutely. The nice thing with real estate is that the house value, it really is more stable. If you look at the market right now, the stock market, it's dropped a ton, right?
Okay.
And so when you're looking at real estate investment, if you view your house as an actual investment that you get to live in,
Okay.
right? So now, over the long term, if you look at the history of real estate investment, it's only gone up. Sure, there's been dips, right? There's definitely ups and downs, but over the course of history, it's just gone up. And so it's actually a really safe investment. So if you view it as that, and like you referenced earlier, yes, your interest rate is higher, but your payment is, when you focus on that payment, and you're not having to give away your rights to inspections, which can be super costly. Yeah, I think it's still a fantastic time to buy.
Okay, great. Thanks.